Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So now I'm going to solve question number 1 of weekly contest 469, compute decimal representation. So in this problem you are given a positive integer, and a positive integer is a base 10 component if it is the product of a single digit from 1 to 9 and a non-negative power of 10. So for example, 530 and 7 are base 10 components, while 537, 102 and 11 are not, right? So we have to express n as a sum of only base 10 components using the fewest base 10 components possible, right? And in the end we have to return an array containing these base 10 components in descending order, right? Descending means decreasing order, right? So here what we are actually doing, if you see this example number 1, n value is 537, right? So 537 I can represent it like this: 5 here and here 2 zeros, and then here 3 and 1 0, and here we have 7, so I'm writing 7 here. Now if I just do the summation of all these, I'm going to get 537, right? Clear? So positive integer is a base 10 component if it is a product of a single digit from 1 to 9 and a non-negative power of 10, right? So here if you see, we can express this 537 as 500 plus 30 plus 7. It is impossible to express 537 as a sum using fewer than 3 base 10 components, right? So we have to just return the fewest, right? So we have to return an array containing these base 10 components in descending order using the fewest base 10 components possible also, right? So here, so it's if this is a number, right? So if I just convert this number to a string, right? So, or we can skip that if we don't want to use string. So what we can do then in that case, so 537 is a number, right? So here I'm just giving the indexing. Let's say I give the indexing here 0 1 and 2, right? So now if I just give the indexing like this, so now if I just pick this number 5 and I multiply this number with 10 power, here what is the total length of this particular number? So total length of this particular number is 3, right? So here I'm going to write 3 total length, and from this I'm going to subtract my current index where 5 is allocated. So 5 is located at 0 index, so I'm writing just I here, and from this I have to subtract 1 because this is nothing but 0 based indexing, right? So now if I do like this, 5 into 10 raised to power 3 minus 0 minus 1 is 2, so that's clear, right? I'm getting 500. Same way for 3, I can write it like this: 3 into 10 raised to power, and total length is 3, my I is at 1 minus 1, so 3 into 10 raised to power 3 minus 1 is 2, 2 minus 1 is 1, so I'm getting 30. That is correct. Same way for 7 also, I'm going to write it like this: 7 into 10 raised to power 3 minus 2 1, 1 minus 1 0, so I'm going to get the 7 into 10 raised to power 0 is nothing but 7 only, so that's right. So I'm getting 537. So we need fewer numbers, so I can simply do it like this, right? But here this is one extra edge case, right? So in this edge case you have 102, so here you are not going to write it like this 100 then 0, you can simply return, and here you are going to write 2, so you are going to get 102. So you are not returning these three numbers like this. If the output of any one is 0, then you are just skipping it, right? Then you are just skipping it. So we can express 102 as 100 plus 2. 102 is not a base 10 component, which means 2 base 10 components are needed, right? Here if you see this 6 is a base 10 component, that's it, right? And in 100 it's a 2 base 10 components, right? And this is nothing but a 3 base 10 components, right? So here if you see, okay, so now after this I'm moving to the coding part, but if you guys are clear, you can try to solve this problem by yourself. I'm moving to the code part now, Java code, right? So yeah, so here we have to convert this to string, right? Otherwise it will be little bit more code, right, to calculate the length of this particular number. So what I did, this is my particular number, so I just convert this to a string. So I can use string dot value function, and I just get a string, right, and then I calculate the length. Very easy to calculate the length. And then after that I'm going to create one list. I'm not creating the direct array, right? So number of three length. So I'm creating the output result array of three length. Now here also, because reason is because here we are just returning two numbers. We are not returning three, even though length is three of this 102, right? So that is why I'm creating one list first, temporary list to store non-zero parts. So here I'm creating array list. Then I'm just iterating over all the values in my number. So let's say 537. So this is nothing but string format right now. So here first I will check this digit. So digit is nothing but number string dot char at this index minus 0. So I will get this particular number 5, let's say. And place value is nothing but 10 raised to power the length minus 1 minus I. So I will do this. I will get the place value here, 10 raised to power 2 in this case, right, and 5 is a digit. So now after that I'm just going to multiply this digit into place value. So I'm going to get some value, and if value is not equal to 0, then only I'm adding that result in the array list. This is done. Clear this part? And then in the end I'm just going to convert the list to array, because the return type is array here. So here I'm just going to iterate over the list one by one, and I'm just going to update the result of I value as parts.getI, and in the end I'm just returning result. So that's it. So I hope that you guys are clear with question number one, right? Problem statement, you may get confused, but if you see the example, you will get better idea what we are doing, right? So I hope that you guys are clear with question number one of weekly contest. And if you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Meet you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.